Nuumbembe, final warm-up for a Commonwealth welterweight title bid against Kevin Anderson. His opponent, Volodymyr Borovskyy, Ukrainian, won over half his fights. He went the distance with Anderson himself, has lost in 3 to Jamie Moore and Takaloo. Jim Watt and Adam Smith, your commentators.
Second round, Ali Nuumbembe's 19th appearance. He's won 15, lost a couple, won back home in Namibia, and the knockout defeat to Jose Alushagan. Probably the draw against David Barnes, the best result on the record so far. Volodymyr Borovskyy in the black and white. The test, 38th outing for Borovskyy. He has won 2 of his last 8, but against limited opposition. And there should be a good rust-shedding exercise for Nuumbembe.
We saw a burst of aggression from Borovskyy there, and then steps back, having a deep breath. I think he'll have to go and sit down in a minute. But they're showing a bit of ambition, which is good. Probably feels he's that little bit stronger than Nuumbembe, and he's trying to make that pay, trying to pressurise him a little bit, push him back.
He's been here 4 times before, Borovskyy. Takaloo and Jamie Moore dealt with him within 3 rounds. But he went the distance last time with Anthony Small, and he went 10 rounds with Kevin Anderson as well. So interesting to see Nuumbembe's performance alongside Anderson's.
See, it looks like it's going to be hard work for Nuumbembe because Borovskyy is able to take his punches and come right through them, just because of the added weight. So Nuumbembe just wants to keep pretty mobile, get himself into a lead, just in case maybe things become a little bit untidy towards the end. But 6 rounds, I'm sure he can keep this pace going for 6 rounds without a problem. And that was a definite slap.
He seems to be moving well though, and the effects of that Alushagan defeat not in evidence?
No, I don't think so. I mean, obviously it's difficult to see at this level, but Borovskyy's giving it a go, which is good. I mean, he's keeping Nuumbembe working. He's not left him alone. He keeps coming forward, trying to get a result. So, I mean, it's shaping up as a real good workout for Nuumbembe.
He can put his punches together well, Ali Nuumbembe. Pile on the pressure. Good value. Right hand from Borovskyy. Decent action. Really a dull one, is he, Nuumbembe?
No, but he likes to get into range and let the punches flow. And I think he's realised he's going to have to keep Borovskyy occupied. He's less of a problem if you're pushing him back. That's what he's trying to do. This is quite entertaining stuff.
I like an eyeball, I like a square cut, I like a funny car, I like a monster truck. Color popping, I'm funding stomach, Coco mop, I stop nothing, plummet, when I stop, I eat the crocodile.
Second half of this one. Ali Nuumbembe coming back well at the moment from the defeat to Jose Alushagan, who may just go on to be a bit of a special fighter. Really a light welterweight, Alushagan, but too much in too short a time, Nuumbembe, that night.
I wonder when he gets to, if he gets to the top level, if the lack of power will be a problem. I mean, these are quick, well-delivered punches, but they don't really have an awful lot of snap. I know Borovskyy is tough, but he's coming, I mean, he's not even been stopped when the punches land. He's taken them and coming right through them.
It's a good match, though, isn't it? Against Kevin Anderson, your man from north of the border.
Yep, well, he had that amazing turnaround last time out against Muttley and he can certainly punch. He's a solid performer. So that'll be a nice little mix of styles. That one there's the sportsmanship there. I think the heads just came together.
Yeah, what a fight that was. Anderson Mutley. Great scrap and a terrific come from behind win for Kevin Anderson. Maybe they'll be more keen now to take on Nuumbembe after his recent defeat. We look forward to it happening. Blood from the nose of Nuumbembe.
See, I mean, he's winning every round, but he's never really got Borovskyy under control yet. Hasn't really discouraged him in the slightest. And that's just, it doesn't have the snap and the punches to do that. It could be a problem.
6 knockouts only, Nuumbembe, and most of those, lots of punches in bunches, really. Not a big single-shot knockout merchant at all, Nuumbembe. It's the crowd-pleasing style.
Yeah, he's definitely some flashy moves. He throws the punches well, puts them together nicely. He is good to watch.
Was a good amateur too. Bronze in the Commonwealth Games. Beat Tony Doherty, the Welsh pro. Still amazed at how he settled in Glossop.
I mean, that was a nice little burst of punching there. Shifting from body up to head, back down to body again. Definitely some flashy moves. But again, Borovskyy not discouraged in the slightest.
Yeah, nice uppercut from the Ukrainian to finish that. They touch gloves and a little hug and a smile from Ali Nuumbembe, a very amiable individual. No wonder he's so popular. And Volodymyr Borovskyy still giving him a fight. And you're right, he hasn't got him under total control at any point, even though he's winning the rounds.
Yeah, but normally in a 6-rounder, the fellow with the clash, the longer it goes, the more he becomes in control. But it's the opposite here. I just think Nuumbembe has had to put out a lot of work to keep himself in front here. He's feeling the pace, and Borovskyy is still strong.
Complaint there from Borovskyy. Don't usually see that with him. I mean, is this a sort of perfect opponent to come back against?
Yeah, well, it's a fight where he's had to work every second, and I think that's exactly what you want in this type of tool sharpener, this warm-up just before the important fights. I mean, he's winning clearly. I mean, quality and class-wise, he's in a different world for Borovskyy, but I tell you, it's been a hard night's work.
Then Kevin Anderson had to go 10 rounds in Kirkcaldy last year with Volodymyr Borovskyy, so he knows how tough the Ukrainian is. Only will we know who's better between Nuumbembe and Anderson when they finally meet. Anthony Small had trouble opening up that defence. How do you go about it?
Well, I think you just have to do what Nuumbembe's doing, is punching through it. You can work the body, there's always a little bit of space behind the elbow. But you just have to keep him occupied, and that's pretty much what Nuumbembe has done. I mean, Anderson had the power to stop him in his tracks with the solid jabs and the hooks. Nuumbembe doesn't have that power, so he has to pop the punches home and then get himself out of there. And he's made a pretty good job of it. This is good stuff to watch. Nice flashy bursts of punching. But a little bit more power would be nice.
Yeah, flashes of Ali Nuumbembe at what he does best. It's a bit wild there. But the all-important thing is the victory after the setback down in London. Bobbing and weaving now, Nuumbembe. I'll be very, very pleased to get through this and take up his position as Kevin Anderson's challenger. Victory, number 16, for Ali Nuumbembe. What will he have learned as we look at what he threw?
Well, I don't expect he's learned much, but it gets him back with a victory. It's a good tool sharpener. It reminds you just how fit you have to be in this business, and he's learned that.
Well done, Ali Nuumbembe.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has scored the contest. Volodymyr Borovskyy, 54 points. Ali Nuumbembe, 60 points. The winner, Ali Nuumbembe. And appreciations, please, Volodymyr Borovskyy.
The performance was good because he's a tough guy, you know, he kept coming for a good defense and they keep coming forward. But I outboxed him. That's good for me, a good comeback for me.
Have you recovered from that devastating loss to Jose Loshagun?
Long time ago, man. That was a 2 days notice for what you expect, so but I would put that behind me now and look forward, hopefully shot to the Commonwealth title. Kevin
Anderson's the Commonwealth champion, you're mandatory for him. Are you confident about winning that fight?
Definitely, that's my shot. If Ali Nuumbembe gonna win a title, that's gonna be that one.